Hold on to this. Wrexham is going through days full of excitement, surprises, and stories that no one wants to miss. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 3 hottest news stories of the day, and pay attention, because the last one is absolutely explosive. It's the main story of the video and has the entire club and fan base buzzing. Stick with me until the end, because you won't want to miss this story for anything. Let's start with news number 1, which is all about overcoming challenges, courage, and determination on the pitch. Josh Windass, who is currently one of Wrexham's most important players, recently faced a major challenge. He was carrying an injury that had a lot of people worried, and many fans and experts thought he wouldn't be able to play against Birmingham City. But Josh proved that determination isn't just a nice word. Even in pain, he did everything he could to get on the pitch, and he managed it. And do you know what might have inspired this incredible attitude? The captain, James McLean. McLean is famous for being the kind of player who never gives up, who steps onto the field even when he isn't physically 100%, and who always gives his all for the team and for his country. He has faced similar situations with the Republic of Ireland national team, even playing with a broken wrist. This kind of attitude shows that true leadership isn't just talking, it's about acting and inspiring others by example. Windass had the chance to witness this spirit up close and, clearly, decided to follow the same path. He stepped onto the pitch, showing strength, focus, and courage from start to finish, running for every ball, contesting every challenge, even knowing the risk of aggravating his injury. And most importantly, he showed that at Wrexham, the team spirit is about never giving up, even when facing big obstacles. This kind of attitude inspires teammates, fans, and even those watching from afar, showing that football is far more than just technique, it's heart, grit, and a deep passion for the team. Now let's move on to news number 2, and this one is the kind that catches everyone's attention because it's curious and shows how players can reinvent themselves after football. A former Wrexham player has decided to start a new career, but not as a coach, commentator, or manager. Stephen Fletcher, who recently announced his retirement from football, chose to take a completely different path. He became a golf YouTuber. Yes, that's exactly what you heard. He teamed up with Phil Jagielka, a former England international, and the two of them created a YouTube channel to showcase their golf games. The aim isn't to compete professionally, but rather to entertain and amuse the audience, showing that it's possible to enjoy new challenges even after years of playing football at a high level. The most interesting part of this story is that Fletcher isn't alone on this journey of reinvention. Several former footballers have discovered new passions and reinvented themselves in other sports. For example, Petr Cech, the famous Chelsea and Czech Republic goalkeeper, took up ice hockey in the UK after retiring. Ivan Perisic, from Croatia, even participated in professional beach volleyball tournaments. Even Arjen Robben, who shone in European football, now competes in padel tournaments, proving that a competitive spirit doesn't disappear just because a football career has ended. And there's more. What makes this story even cooler is that Fletcher is creating something that combines sport with entertainment. He isn't just playing golf, he's also sharing experiences, tips, and funny moments with his fans. It's a way to stay active, show his competitive side, and at the same time, connect with people all over the world. He's proving that it's possible to reinvent yourself and have fun at the same time, even after dedicating years to a single sport. So this news isn't just about golf or YouTube, it's about courage to try something new, a passion for challenges, and the ability to adapt. Fletcher and Jagielka are showing that when you have dedication and creativity, there's always room to explore new paths and continue living remarkable stories. But hold on, because now comes the main news of the day, number 3, and believe me, it has the potential to completely change the future of Wrexham. We're talking about a signing that could mark the beginning of a new era for the Red Dragons, a young, talented, and highly promising player, Australian goalkeeper Sam Hocking. Wrexham have been making bold moves in the transfer window, and Hocking's arrival is no coincidence. The club is about to outpace several championship teams to secure one of Western Australia's brightest prospects. At just 18 years old, Hocking has already been attracting attention from international clubs for some time, and the fact that he is now so close to officially signing with Wrexham shows that the club's owners, Ryan Reynolds and McElhenney, are truly focused on building a competitive team with a long-term vision. The young goalkeeper spent 4 years in the youth setup at Perth Glory, one of the most respected clubs in the A-League, Australia's top division. During this period, he was coached by high-level professionals, competed in intense youth championships, and stood out for his hand skills, quick reflexes, and calm demeanour even in the most critical moments. After that, he spent some time at Armadale Soccer Club, also in Western Australia, where he continued to develop his game and impress coaches and scouts with his leadership qualities and game intelligence. What really stands out in reports about Hocking is that he is not just a technically skilled goalkeeper, but also mentally strong and highly focused. Those who follow Australian football say he is a rare talent, someone who has the potential to become a reference in goal if given the right opportunity. His former club even stated that he is arguably one of Western Australia's best goalkeeping prospects. Such praise is not common, and it reinforces that Wrexham is about to add a player with significant potential for growth and a very promising future. Now, let's consider the current context at Wrexham. With Danny Ward sidelined through injury, young goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo has taken over the starting spot and has been performing admirably. But even with Okonkwo playing at a high level, the club needed to strengthen the defensive department and ensure quality options for the coming years. This is where Hocking enters the scene. He is expected to start as a squad option, gradually gaining experience, but with the chance to establish himself in the first team in the future. In football, especially in the goalkeeper position, it's common for young talents to need time to adapt, but with dedication and the right opportunities, they can become key players for the team. Furthermore, Hocking's signing is part of a much bigger plan at Wrexham. The club has had an extremely busy summer transfer window, bringing in 30 new signings while preparing for life in the Championship. The owners have not held back. Over £33 million have been invested during this period, a clear signal that Reynolds and McElhenney want to transform Wrexham into a competitive and solid team, capable of fighting for titles and climbing even higher in the English football landscape. The arrival of a player like Hocking also sends an important message to supporters and the market. Wrexham is focused on the future and wants to build a solid base of young players with the potential to grow and become references at the club. Investing in young talents, combined with the experience of veterans in the squad, can create the perfect balance between energy, ambition, and consistency on the pitch. Another interesting point is Hocking's profile. He is praised not only for his hand skills but also for his leadership abilities, communication with the defense, and composure under pressure. These qualities are essential for a goalkeeper because the role goes far beyond simply stopping shots. It involves organizing the team, making quick decisions, and instilling confidence in teammates. And from all accounts, Hocking possesses these qualities in abundance, which makes Wrexham's investment even more promising. To top it off, it's worth noting that Hocking's signing is not an isolated case. The club has already demonstrated that it is not afraid to invest in promising young players, and this strategy has the potential to pay off not only in the short term but over multiple seasons. With fast reflexes, excellent game reading, and a competitive mindset, Hocking could become a fundamental part of Wrexham's setup, especially given the club's history of developing young players who later become prominent names in European football. In summary, this signing represents much more than just a reinforcement in goal. It is a long-term strategy that demonstrates Wrexham's ambition to grow in a structured way, invest in talent, and build a team capable of competing on equal footing with the best in the Championship. Hocking's arrival is the kind of news that gives hope to supporters, excites the community, and shows that Wrexham is not just thinking about the present, they are building the club's future, brick by brick, goalkeeper by goalkeeper. So here's the question for you, Red Dragons fans. Will Sam Hocking become Wrexham's goalkeeper of the future? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. With talent, opportunity, and the club's support, he has everything needed to make his mark in the history of the Red Dragons. So let me know in the comments, do you think Sam Hocking is the right choice to shine in Wrexham's goal in the future? And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because here we bring the hottest and most exciting Wrexham news every day. See you in the next video.